Hi there, my name's Kevin, the founder of the Mentors in Tech program, and welcome to the Mint Mentors Info Session. In the US, we graduated approximately 150,000 CS graduates in 2020, and even more now. And about one-third of those are from PhD granting institutions, usually with a football or basketball team you've seen on TV. However, majority of these students are from smaller, less well-known, but local, affordable, and accessible colleges that are most often overlooked by employers. And this problem affects both students and employers. On the student side, tech employers don't focus on CS programs at these smaller, accessible, affordable, less well-known schools because the programs have fewer students and their career offices don't have the bandwidth to work with those employers. And this kind of turns into a cycle where fewer alumni land in tech roles, which means limited network for current students in the school, and students don't learn about recruiting and how tech hires, which means fewer of them land in those tech roles. And it kind of snowballs from there on out. And the students at these smaller non-PhD granting institutions are actually more likely to be non-traditional, older, have a wider range of backgrounds, and they may have work experiences and skills that where a tech career could change their lives and the lives of their family. The industry is really missing out on them, and these students are missing out on getting their foot in the door in tech. And likewise, it's also really hard for employers to find new talent as they want to build teams with a wide range of backgrounds and experiences, but they're often focused on the bigger, more well-known elite CS programs because the recruiting department's only so big, and the larger schools have a larger set of students, so they can reach more students if they go there directly. And there might be a lot of alumni at the company, and they also feel like it is those schools have a reputation and therefore a known quantity, but these companies are missing out on all the other things they might be looking for in a majority of CS graduates in the country. And so this connect between employers and students is what Mint is working on and what you can help. Because we're very intentional in which colleges we partner with, our student demographics is reflective of the students that they serve and the ones who tend to be further away from opportunities and also where our work can make the most impact. Majority of our students would be considered non-traditional by higher ed standards, but they are who the average American college student truly are. For example, our average student age is 30, which might surprise you. Our students are majority students of color, first-gen college students, 35% on Pell Grants, and many, many more would actually qualify. More than 1 in 5 of our students is neurodiverse, 1 in 7 is a parent, and 1 in 10 is a veteran. The students we work with come from primarily 3 college systems in the US that have a clear track record of increasing student economic mobility. The Washington State Community and Technical College is one of the first systems to offer an accessible and affordable 4-year CS degree for many local students in Washington. The Cal State system is the largest public university system in the United States, and the City University of New York system is the largest urban university system in the US. We work with great faculty administrators at each one of these schools that make our partnership and program possible. You already know what it's been like out there for the past few years in the tech hiring ecosystem, and that trickles down to entry-level roles as well. And for our students, it makes it even harder for them to land their first job in tech. Thanks to our mentors' help, our program is able to help 50% more students land their first job in tech in half the time compared if they're kind of out on their own. For each student that we help pivot from a food service or retail job, we increase their lifetime incomes by at least $4 million. And so over the past 5 years, we have helped our students increase their lifetime income by approximately $800 million. And just think of what that means for them and their families. You don't need hundreds of academic papers to tell you that mentorship works. It works not just in academia, but also in other professions like teaching, law, and medicine. But if you are into reading papers, we did publish a peer-reviewed paper about our work at ACM last year. And we're now seeing more affluent parents not just using college admission advisors to help their kids get into the most selective universities, but are now hiring professional career coaches to help their college-age kids land their first internship or first job. Our students don't have access to those kind of resources, so this is where we can step up and help them out. As a Mint mentor, we will match you up with up to 4 students, and you will have a one-on-one meeting with each student each month during the school year. Mentors and students are provided with detailed discussion guides and resources for each of your monthly meetings. Both students and mentors are trained on how the program works, expectations, and how to be a good mentee and mentor and get the most out of this mentorship experience. We also have monthly workshops, office hours, events with employers, and other opportunities for all of our students. We are able to provide 3 interwoven program elements for students to give them the best chance at landing a job when they graduate. We have the structured career mentorship, and there's also an open source project that they can join and contribute to. And we also give them access to industry events and opportunities that are designed specifically for them. With your help, our students will get to know at least a couple real tech professionals before they graduate, advice outside of tech influencers and Reddit CS career questions to really understand what they need to do outside of class to get a job, how the whole tech hiring process and ecosystem really works, understand and prepare for a technical interview, and as well as prepare for behavioral and STAR interview questions, and whatever else they need to do to stack the deck in their favor in the entire hiring process. In the past 5 years, we have served almost 1,000 students. They rate their mentorship experience a 9.3 out of 10, and over 90% said that their mentors met or exceeded their expectations, and now they're also able to make the transition from student to professional. Our program has been recognized by organizations in higher ed, industry, and our peers. And most importantly, each of our student success stories and the lives we're able to help change. And here are some quotes of what our students say about their experiences in Mint and what they feel are the most important aspects of the program and what they learned from their mentors. And then on the right-hand side, you can see also some faculty quotes about what they think that the mentor's impact has been on their students. The timeline for our mentors is designed to work around the school year and is as follows. Applications are now open. We review mentor applications during the summer and all the way to early September for that school year. Mentors are interviewed in a small group, usually 2 to 3 people, so we can get to know you, and you can also ask us questions or anything else you need, and also get to know a couple of other fellow mentor applicants. In September, you have to complete your 2-hour mentor training. In October, we onboard and train our students and then match students and mentors together. In November, you would start your first meeting with your mentees, and then the program runs all the way through June with your last set of meetings taking place in June. So to be a mentor, you need to be able to make a commitment for about 40 or so hours during the school year. This includes the 30-minute Shore mentor interview, the 2 hours of training that we just mentioned, and then from November to June, all of the 1 hour long one-on-one mentor meetings you have with your students. And of course, there's a little bit of prep ahead of time, and then also for you and your students, scheduling for each month's meeting. Some of you may know me from being the founder of the Microsoft TEALS program, where we help thousands of high schools across the US build CS and APCS programs. And you can think of Mentors in Tech as sort of my sophomore album, essentially a follow-up where we help all the students who decided to major in computer science but didn't go to the big elite schools clear that final hurdle and help them become real software engineers. Thank you so much for coming to the info session. It is really amazing to build something for these students over the past 5 years and seeing it work so well because of folks like you across tech pitching in. We have met so many amazing students with their own amazing stories that are frankly too many to tell. We do feature some of them on our LinkedIn page, so please do follow that. And if you do become a mentor, we hope you'll have your own amazing story with your students to tell as well. It is absolutely one of the most worthwhile things you can do to help them clear that last hurdle and help them get their foot in the door in tech. Connect with us with your org as well as colleague and friends who might be interested in your social and professional circles. Once again, thank you for your interest in the program and looking forward to having you join us.